And today we have with us the amazing, the trendsetter, as called by Colorado Bees, JB Kellogg. How are you, JB?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
A few days ago, I posted a question on all my social platforms and I said, hey, what would you ask the co-founder, the co-CEO of the fastest growing technology company in the country? And I don't know if you've seen this, JB, but the comments are all over the gamut, right? Everything from like, how dare you be so successful? And what about the poor people in Africa? To you must be a psychopath because only psychopaths succeed. To what are you going to do for the planet, right? Because it's your responsibility as a CEO to do something for the planet. And everything else that came actually a little bit more interesting. So I'm going to share the interesting questions with you. But before I do you get that a lot when people come to you and they assume that, you know, just because you're running these companies, you must be a psychopath?
I haven't heard the psychopath one before. I haven't heard that one, but I've heard a lot over the years, that's for sure.
So Stuart had a really interesting question about partnership.
What would I look for in an equity partner, perhaps when you're just starting out, that has complementary skill?
When you decide who to hire, do you look for someone that has that mindset of like, okay, fail fast, risk, you know, be a team player, or are there any skills or anything else that they need to bring to the table before they can join your team?
What made you decide to go into marketing specifically?
But a little bit of the backstory,
but what I've realized is culture is really not the only thing that's going to drive a business forward. That's not the only thing that's going to promote growth. And so one of the things that I've seen in our company is when I started 5 years ago, we've doubled in size, and that's been great. But we've now plateaued, and it's been very difficult to get past that plateau. And so I'm just curious, JB, in your kind of thought process, what have been some of those keys that has allowed MadWire and Marketing360 to just burst through all those plateaus and be where you're at today? Because I mean, the reality is most businesses struggle greatly at each of those plateaus and don't even figure out how to get to the next one. So what would you attribute to that success?
So we talked about that just a little bit. What is it like to mix family and business, JB?
Thank you, Fad. It's a very selfish question. I'm sure you know Michael Gerber, the email legend. And we are your newest customer, or we're a new customer. I don't know if we're the newest. I don't know how many employees you have right now, over 500 or something. So how does that support me?
Sorry, one follow-up question to that, and I'll let others jump in here.
Tim Sakart from Instagram says, what failures led to your success?
But was your day trading or was your trading background highly useful in helping evaluate other people?
So last question, because we are running out of time. Kim Boltman from Instagram is asking, how many women are on your team?
hopefully that helps. But if you ever have a problem, you can always call or email me. I'll jump in there and try to fix it. So.
Awesome, that's great.